Hello everybody, my name's Snuggleb0t, and today we're going to continue our rampage through Game of Thrones. By rampage, I mean making poor decisions. Because that's what being an adult is all about, is making poor decisions on top of making your good decisions, like paying bills, paying more bills, eating relatively healthy, and keeping a job. So we're going to continue from where we left off. If anybody doesn't remember, you can check the previous episodes. I know one's about an hour long, and I apologize for that, but the other one's not quite as long. But pretty much what happened was we had a guy who was a squire, this bro. He got thrown from his family because he killed some of the Boltons, which I've watched some Game of Thrones now, so I understand who the Boltons are and how they play into the picture. It's actually a little neat. Sounds like a horse has got some problems. And last we left that lady at King's Landing trying to get help for her family, which is this guy's family, I believe, to not get destroyed by the Boltons because we kind of were a jerk to the Lord of the Boltons. Oh, somebody's getting tortured. That's not good. That's not good.
Let's play a little game, shall we?
Oh, I know who that guy is. That's Ramsay. He likes to skin and burn things. He's kind of a sadistic little guy. I don't like him. What am I supposed to do? I guess I'm gonna look.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice.
Oh, I gotta watch out for those people
But
looking back at me.
Easy. What with all that bloody noise?
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets, but the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. Two at most.
I think that's my family
What was
name.
that?
I think. I'm not 100% sure. I
Lord?
can't remember exactly.
Listen.
Yes, listen. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
There.
Uh-oh. 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 We're in trouble.
Hear that? I know I heard something.
We're just going to stay still. We're just going to stay still. It's going to be fine. Some Deus Ex Machina is going to happen, and a bird's going to swoop. And be like, oh, it was a bird.
Never mind.
Oh, boy. Okay, see, he lost interest.
We've wasted
Even
enough
better.
time already.
Even better. Oh, that was a close one. Not nearly as close as the cart falling on top of me, but still relatively close. I don't think there's much hope for this guy over here. Why are we walking to him? That just seems like a bad idea. That seems like an awful idea to walk towards him. We're gonna look and he's gonna be freaking skeletonized. Oh yeah. Those are muscles that are out there. I bet he moves and scares us. Oh, he didn't. Okay, good. It just built music for no reason. It just built music to make me worry about myself. Okay, good. Good. I'm glad that was a thing. Because I already wasn't confident enough in my ability to be terrified.
Lord Ethan,
Lord Ethan, we'll see you now.
as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership.
Well, that's a common thing for young
But
people to deal with.
300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you.
300 generations? That's it? That's all you can
Tall,
find me is
who
300
founded our
generations?
house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
That he
What did they
did.
call my father?
That he
Lord
did.
Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise and courageous in battle.
I want
to be like
that,
him.
like my father.
Your father was well regarded by nearly everyone. It
Whoops.
took years, if not decades, to earn.
Well,
These
good
were
thing
your
I'm young. I
father's
got plenty of
people
time to make
lead
it
and
happen.
protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others. The Lord Sentinel.
Sentinel.
Forester
Ooh.
traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you traitor, son of a whore.
Do we have one that could be a Sentinel? What if I make my younger brother the Sentinel?
Summon the Lord.
That'd be kind of funny,
We
wouldn't
need
it?
his judgment.
Oh, crap.
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
Lord Ethan. Missed.
You spoke of judgment, Sir Royland. What judgment is that?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed!
Oh, bro, don't be
We all
shouting that
fucking
out.
know it!
Don't be
Quiet,
shouting
thief.
that out.
Eric
Come
was
on.
supposed to be guarding our weapons.
Oh my
but
God.
instead we caught him stealing them.
Oh.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Is what Sir Royland said true?
Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee.
It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right!
He speaks
He's
true.
right.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay?
Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day!
Leave the poor man alone.
Mercy. Go. Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter. Most of us won't even live to see it.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
Oh, come on, man. I'm trying to raise your spirits, and that's
You'll
what you're going to
address
tell
him
me?
as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
And then
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their
He's got a
Lord
point.
will not permit it.
Does have a
You can
point.
send him to the war.
Man alone. Show him mercy, my lord. He stole from us, deserter. Make him pay for what he stole. Give us justice.
Fucking.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall.
Leave the poor man.
Take his fingers. He's a thief. If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord.
You're not innocent. You stole from us.
Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
I sentence you to the wall, where you will join the Night's Watch.
No, please, my lord. My family. Without me, they'll die.
Yeah, that's right. Had to send him to it. He's being a jerk eponymous. You know, in my
That
heart of
was
hearts, I wanted to show
certainly
mercy,
unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
true words.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side.
Am I going to choose between him and the other guy?
Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office.
Ha.
Tonight is your
Bracer.
first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house.
It's a good plan.
Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
Thank you for your counsel, Maester.
It is my duty. Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Speak with him when we want to convey a council. So it sounds like we're about ready to go exploring around. Exploration. What's in the tower? That's it? That's all that's in the tower? Just me looking over? Alright, well, back out then. Not that that did me any good. Why let me go up the tower if it's not going to do me much good? Just seems like a waste of my time here. We're going to go talk to the other guy, see what his thoughts and opinions are on this matter. See how he feels, and if he's a dick about it, we're not going to pick him. Duncan, what's up?
Duncan,
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Actually, I wanted to ask, why did you send Garrett away?
I did it for your own protection, my lord. Garrett had to go. By sending him away myself, I thought it would keep you blameless in the eyes of the Whitehills. I only hope to give you an advantage, and I regret any action you disapprove of.
That's a clever strategy.
I do hope that's a good thing, my lord.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my
See?
lord.
I see me saying in my head, that's a clever strategy. It sounded more like, oh, that's a clever strategy. That's good. I wanted to commend him for it. But the way it came out of my mouth, it's like I slapped him in the wrist for it. Like, how dare you? Malcolm, what is up, Malcolm?
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Ooh, you got
Hello,
a
Uncle Malcolm.
nice look on you. You
I
got a
saw
nice
what you did today.
stash and beard.
It's
Ooh.
not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow, at first light.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher.
Oh, gotta go find Asher.
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree.
Well,
I
yeah.
told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. Of course I'll be gentle.
I know you will. You're good-hearted, my lord. That is your true strength.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice, and I'd trust him.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side.
He makes a good point.
Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
Okay. We can talk, lady.
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else.
Yay, Mira,
Hopefully
you're the
Lady
best.
Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man. You said you'd get angry sometimes. This would have been a good time to see it.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the wall without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
She's
I'm
mad
the
because I
Lord.
sent him to the wall and
It's
didn't
my
chop his fingers off.
responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but
What? Ethan, please. Tell me.
who should I name as my sentinel?
It should definitely be Duncan Tuttle. He's dependable and smart, and everyone trusts his judgment. Sir Royland is unpredictable and likely to make matters worse.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
So now I gotta go against Malcolm's advice of doing because it's wartime, and the other advice of my sister telling me, hey, Duncan's sage-like and everybody likes him. Alright, Sir Raylan. We're gonna go back to my
Sword
original
up.
thing. If you're a dick,
Swing left.
I'm not gonna pick you.
Parry. Wrong. I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold
A
swords.
word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority and made you look weak to the Whitehills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud, seeing you make good choices as a young lord.
Duncan Tuttle is a good man.
Aye, a fine man. Wise he, but he has no business being a sentinel. He likes to talk, but now's the time for action. So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council
That's
meeting.
right. Small council
Very
meeting.
good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
Alright, so apparently we're between Duncan and that guy, which we already knew. Like, geez, it's not like the game hid that in any means. Turkey leg, actually. Who is Master Antigray?
Maester,
Yes,
Oh,
Lord.
Maester, not Master.
I see you've
Whoops.
spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
what is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life, or the lives of those you love.
Ransom or a robbery? We may pay him now, but what's to stop him from coming back again?
That's
Lord
right.
Ethan,
It's good.
the dangers of today outweigh the fears of tomorrow.
I don't know. I don't know. That's kind of our biggest ploy. We're probably gonna have to hold on to those till later. All right, let's
My lord,
Let's go ahead and
are
start
you now
this
ready
tiny
to name your
council.
sentinel?
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
good. Convene them. Convene them right now. Decision is to be had.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Whomever's not chosen should feel no shame. Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Oh, this gives me time to decide. Okay, guys. Well, because I have to be stern in the time of war and uncertainty.
Sir
Not to be
Royland de
Sir
Gore,
Royland.
you will be my sentinel.
Gods be praised. You've done well, Lord Ethan. You won't regret this.
A poor choice, my lord. Forgive me for saying so, but it's true.
Now, sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
My scouts say he's a day's ride away. We've no time to waste. He'll arrive before any of our allies could be here.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
Yeah, he's kind of a crazy
Suicide.
person. I don't
You
like
gamble
it.
with the lives of everyone within these walls.
Wow, things are escalating
Quiet,
quickly.
You're not the Sentinel.
Oh.
I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the small council, is it not? Lord Ethan should hear from all of us.
Let Duncan speak. I'd like to hear what he has to say. Duncan?
I'm sorry, Lord Ethan. You have chosen your sentinel. You should hear from him first.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand. Put every man who can hold a spear or crossbow on the wall, and make the bastard fill his boots with piss.
He would see it for the empty gesture that it is, and have us flayed. We must take a measured approach, my lord.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
There must be other options.
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Yeah,
Enough.
I'm with Duncan on that. Well, I picked him because it's wartime, so
My
we have to
sentinel is
fight.
skilled in the ways of war. Our forces may not be at full strength, but our men are willing to take on this fight. I think Ramsay Snow will see that too.
They may be willing, but are they able, my lord?
My lord, casting aside diplomacy means giving up our best chance to come through this safely.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
I mean, I made the guy the Sentinel because he had experience with
Forgive
war.
us, my lord.
So
are,
we have
of
to be
course,
more
here to
aggressive.
serve you, as we served your father.
So I have to be a little bit more aggressive.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival.
You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
We don't have enough soldiers to strike fear in a madman like Ramsay Snow. Invite him into this hall and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Lord Ethan?
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
Great Hall
It's
sounds good.
careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
I've faithfully served this house for far too long to sit here and listen to this. Forgive me, but you are far too young to be the lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Yeah, that's right.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall, and we will not offer our ironwood.
No matter what,
Yeah.
I will stand beside you, my lord, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
Whew.
My lord, you have named your sentinel, but you still seem conflicted. And no matter what, you can't be indecisive. Not if you want to help this house. Forgive me.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. He
Ah,
wants
see,
to bring him
this
back.
is where
He's a
Malcolm
skilled
talked to
fighter.
us.
But what's more, he has the will to fight, a hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Why would you bring him back after you exiled him?
He exiled himself. He has no desire to rule. Asher is volatile, but that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father
don't bring
said
that up.
Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know.
I mean, she
Asher
brings
does
up a good
not
point. I
hesitate.
did grab the guy because
He
I wanted to take a more
acts, and we
aggressive
need that.
stance. So I
You
have to go get
many
Asher
fine qualities,
to make sure that it goes to him.
But you do not have that anger inside you. It's something we could use.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing beside you.
Is it going to give me the choice to bring him back? Because I would like to bring him back.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family, what this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
I'm going to send Malcolm out, and then something's going to happen to where I need Malcolm for when Ramsey comes. That's my feeling, but I feel like we're going to need Asher
Malcolm
down the
will go
line.
to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand
Welcome,
alone.
Mom.
You are a
Because you gave me so
forester.
much love.
Mira
standing
stands with us,
me.
and she may be able to help us yet.
Well, I think that does it for this episode of Game of Thrones. So we decided to take a strong stance in our city and prepare for war. Probably should have chopped that guy's 3 fingers off so we had an extra body to throw at the flaying man, but, you know, hindsight, it's always going to be the strongest talent to have. Anyways, if you liked the video, go ahead and snuggle on up to that like button and give it a firm, yet sensual click. I look forward to seeing all of you in the next video.